An elected Ontario school board councillor by the name of Catherine Kronas has been suspended by her board for expressing an opinion about land acknowledgements.
In my view, the board's imposition of a land acknowledgement during our school council meetings undermines the democratic process and constitutes a form of compelled speech, which I believe contravenes the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. There is no school board policy mandating its inclusion. In my opinion, the sentiments implied by the land acknowledgement are political in nature, highly controversial, and therefore divisive and inappropriate.
I think it's a bit misinformed. I mean, if we're talking the Canadian Constitution, it's basically built on treaty. I mean, those are agreements between the First Nations people and the Crown, and the whole Constitution is basically built on that. So acknowledging the fact that you're on Indigenous land isn't political. It's not political in nature. It's actually really respectful. And I think in this day and age, especially when we're in a position of teaching children, we want to teach them how to be respectful. We want to teach them, where they're standing on. I mean, we literally stand on the bones of our ancestors, Ryan.
It's kind of shocking because, we should be at a better place because, again, that foundational principle of acknowledging those that came before us, all the blood, sweat, and tears to get us where we are today.
And having that land welcome part of it, it's a good way to start. It starts it off in a good way, and it sets good intentions, and it gives everybody the opportunity to learn about the history, and I think it's really important.
To a certain degree, everybody's got a right to their own opinion as long as it's not bringing harm to others. Yeah. Now, this may inflict some sort of discomfort with other people. People may strongly disagree with this individual. I would also point out that as an elected councillor, any elected official takes a risk on their own employment future with their hot takes. Right or wrong, good or bad. It is a democracy. I don't know about the suspension.
Land acknowledgements can become a little bit rote. Like they can become something, this is what we do before we start a meeting and we have to do this. But land acknowledgements aren't meant to be something that you have to do. They're meant to be an acknowledgement of the land that you stand on, understanding that it's colonized. And as an Indigenous woman living within a colonial construct, I find it, refreshing when people acknowledge how the Constitution came to be and what land that they're actually standing on. I just think that in this day and age, if you're not doing that, you're probably a little bit misinformed.